Hi guys. Okay, so we just got off of another live, and this live is not. I do not plan for this live to be long, but because I told you guys that I'm gonna go live every day, twice a day, so anywhere from 4 in the morning until, let's see, 4 in the morning until, I don't know why I keep forgetting because I keep repeating myself every live, but 4 in the morning till 4 p.m. So you can expect the live between that, the first one, every day, Monday through Sunday. And then the later live, right now it's 8:20. And so the later live will be anywhere from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. to midnight. So I set it up that way because I am a night owl and an early bird, but I also know that there's certain times that my favorite people are online, so I want to be here live. And one of those favorite people that you guys met was Shane, my brother Shane from Divine Heritage Choir. And so it's so funny because I go live like it's nothing. But for anybody that knows me, knows that the preparation for each live is like stressful. Only stressful because there are certain things that I want to say, and yet I know there are a lot of things that only Heavenly Father wants me to say, and He doesn't want me to veer off of it. And so earlier I told you guys I would come here and talk about cuffing and relationships, but I'm so full of gratitude right now from just getting off the live with our community over at Morning Coffee with music, that that's all I want to talk about is gratitude. And so in ending out today, I want to share with you guys why it's important to have gratitude over everything. Gratitude, high faith, high sis, gratitude when you are in the midst of your highest moments in life, and gratitudes when you're in the waiting seasons of Heavenly Father's blessings and miracles, and gratitude when life is hell. And so, in the different stages that I just mentioned, when I haven't been in gratitude with the Lord and with everybody that's around me, I've been my meanest person. Like, I am the meanest woman alive. I am very, very mean. And it's ugly mean. It's not like lightweight mean, it's ugly mean. And so, if you are listening and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I cannot, I'm so tired of this life, and I do not feel gratitude, and I don't want to feel gratitude because I want to be in what my aunties in Hawaii would say, in my stink mood. And so, if you're in that place right now, I'm telling you, the moment you decide to stop being angry, stop being ungrateful, and take it even a step further, you write down your gratitudes, things will look up, things will get better. Hi, Big Goose Trey. And so, yeah, I'm just in full gratitude because when I jumped on that live, I was I was not in the best of moods. I was just like, what the word is, resigned, because it's been a packed week. It's been a very packed week, and of different things, different, like from the funeral to having visits with my dad, and then being here at my mom's. It's been a packed week of a lot of things. And one of the things that I always share with people, what my best friend taught me before she left, not left like she left on vacation, but when she passed away, was that what happened? She would always teach me about energy and how to conserve energy. And so, in everything that I just told you guys about how this week has been, my energy has been like up and down. I think it was today's Friday. I think it was Wednesday. I just felt super, super sluggish. Like I had a weight of a billion blocks on my body. And then what had happened? And then I got through that. I was able to get strength from Heavenly Father. And then yesterday, it was just like meh. And then today, right before the live with our community music's morning coffee, I was like, man, I'm grateful to be on the live and interact with them and engage with them. But I'll admit it now. I didn't admit it on the live because I'm having this battle of pride with myself whenever I'm on that live, and then when I'm over here. But what was it? Hi Seven Up, hi Feifei, and Philoy. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I was sad. So because I was sad, I immediately jumped on their panel, music's panel, just so I could like shake off like being sad about um witnessing my parents aging. And like I think it hit because I know for sure. I know for sure it hit me because we just laid to rest my auntie yesterday. I think I was so in motion with being with my second and first cousins and getting everything prepared as far as for decorating and helping serve the food and whatnot that I didn't have time to process. Like we're really putting to rest our auntie that we grew up with since we moved here from Carson, California, to to Utah. And so, in not processing that while we were preparing for the funeral, I think that's why I was super emotional today. Plus, like different cousins during the week, and then even today in our group chats, as we're thanking each other for helping with the funeral. Everybody was saying, "Hey, thank you for helping, and thank you for showing love for Auntie." And but then everybody kept bringing up death and saying like, "If I die, like if I die, I hope I don't leave anybody feeling that I annoyed them during my life." And a few cousins were like, "And if I annoy you, please tell me now. Tell me while I'm alive." So going from those chats and prior to that, my auntie's passing, leading to um, watching my parents and seeing them move slower than usual because they're both super active. My mom, if you have any relative that's a compulsive cleaner, you know they don't know how to sit still. And then on the flip, my dad is a germaphobe. So I happened to sneeze. We were sitting at the table and I happened to sneeze and he about freaked out. And he was like, "Go in the bathroom and wash your hands." And I was like, "What the hell? I just sneezed." You act like I freaking had COVID and just sneezed COVID all over you. What the hell is wrong with you, man? But yeah, just in that little interaction, because we were having dinner, just me, my parents, and our brother who has special needs. And so couple that all up and going to music's community, our community, like all of us, when I say our community, and just talking about grief and just hearing different people's stories about how they were brought up and relating with them. it was just like, damn it, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself by coming on these different freaking pages? And speaking of which, you know what? It's like, I don't know if I want to block you or hug you. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if you. First of all, this Buster. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna bring you up since you are annoying and you are here. Oh my gosh. This is not good.
Oh boy. Am I in timeout or what?
You're if I could have like how they have back in the islands, the wooden panel paddles.
Oh
Wait,
boy.
where are you from? Where are you from? I meant to introduce myself officially, but then you brought the word up. I was like, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Okay.
No, but bro, thank you so much. I was like, oh, we got jokes. We got
No,
jokes.
I was like, let me just say, I'm sorry to bring bring you put you on the spot.
Oh no, that panel was amazing. But no, that's what I was just telling these guys because so my new business hours.
I'm
I'm
dead.
gonna, I'm gonna going live. I was telling them, yeah, so the first live will be anywhere between the hours of 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. So expect the first one. And then the second one, what did they say, 8 p.m. to midnight? So wherever in the world you are at, you're gonna catch it one of those hours, Monday through Sunday. But
I'm
no,
dead.
oh my gosh, I cannot like I don't know if this is how you felt when you first joined music or if you when you built with him. I don't even know the history, but I don't know. I can't stop talking about you guys, and it's kind of annoying, like you bringing up my freaking song. I was like, the hell? Why is this happening? But
The only reason why I brought that song up was because it was a really good song because my mom loved that song. She would sing it all the time.
wait, are you guys members?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. What? And then where are you guys from?
in the Bay Area.
Oh, okay. But you live in
Yeah.
Arizona? Oh
No,
wait.
no, I live in the Bay.
Okay, I so got you mixed up with Lotte. My bad.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Lola is in
Or Lole.
Arizona. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's why I was like getting to know everybody. I need my damn notebook, write everybody's username and their real name. But
Yeah, so people get confused with me and Lolis because for some reason our picture always looks the same, and
mm,
apparently we always
so
get
you
mixed up all the time.
copy her, is what you're saying?
Not really, because we generate ours, AI generated.
Aw, that's cool. But no, I mean, the conversation, even though you brought up the song, I was like, man, I want to go in, but I was like, this is not the time. It's not the time.
Not because, but it was good to bring it up because not a because people have their own meaning of courage. So I was
The
like, that's
word
what I was
was
thinking.
good. The word was good. You didn't have to bring up the song.
Well, sorry,
There
but
was no need.
I
That
just
was that was like
it just had to
TMI.
be out there.
I was like, how is this? What the hell is he
It
talking
had
about?
it had to be out there. I was like, bro, it's a little getting emotional, so
No.
let's just.
Oh, so you use me as bait to make people laugh. What?
I just
Nah, but it was good. I wish you had shared more, but don't worry because you will always be welcome here to share. I was
nah,
like,
but
the
it
hell?
was definitely a heavy topic that well, it was really good that everybody was there to do.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like I just don't want even on my page, I don't want anybody to ever feel like when you get our advice that we turn this into a room of trauma bonding. Because I didn't even
Right.
know that was a thing. So that was why I brought up victim mindset. And then I was like, I'm probably offending people. I'm
Now
like,
you
you're gonna be like, get her off the panel. Don't let her get back on.
nah, but you had really good questions. I was like, dang, that's why I was like, damn, I'm interacting with this one.
Oh,
I was,
thank you.
but I was like, me when music brought me up, I'm like, oh damn, like, do I really have to go up?
Use the courage, you annoying. Use the courage
Oh,
that you want to go bring up.
because I put it in the comments. I was like, man, it took a toll on me when my mom passed, and then when
Mhm.
he brought me up, I was like, oh, great, I'm stuck now.
No, when he said, what did he say? He goes, I invited you, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I was laughing in my head because I was like, whoever got invited, you're hilarious. Because if you were invited up, it's because he's like, why the hell are you guys not just coming up? In my mind, I don't know if
Oh,
he's,
he literally he definitely says that all the time. So
yeah.
okay, nobody would, but man,
That's why I was like, because I was just barely. That's why I was crying right before you came, because I was telling them how emotional I was before even coming to the live.
yeah.
The only reason why I jumped on the like, I have no problem jumping on the panel, but there are times when I want to just listen. But the reason why I jumped up was because I was like, man, the mood that I'm in right now, if I don't jump up, I'm not gonna engage. It's gonna be like, wait, what island did you say you're from?
From Tonga.
Oh, okay. So the word, and I don't know if you know any Samoan, but the word um that translate. So the word is fiafali'i in Samoan, and
Mm.
that translate in being stubborn. And so I was like, if I don't jump on this panel, I'm going to fiafali'i through this however many hours he stays on. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, that's what I was explaining to these guys is like how powerful it is to be with you guys, but also like what I'm trying to build on this site. Well, what I've been trying to build for years. Not complaining, Heavenly Father, just saying.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was you that said it or somebody else, but they had a good point where like, oh no, it was no pressure. There's a time where we can laugh and stuff, but there's a
Yeah.
time where we had to be serious. Yeah,
Hi, Swim.
I like that.
Yeah, no, I love when he came on. I was like, dang, he's awesome. But with you, because I'm gonna dead this courage thing. But when you were speaking, I was like, dude, I'm gonna pick on you to keep talking because I don't know if you consider yourself an introvert, but my greatest, I feel like and not to hate on the extroverts, but my biggest like what is it? I can't even find the words, but what I enjoy is when the introverts speak because they don't speak as much, like how Millie spoke. I think you guys
Yeah.
said she didn't really speak, but when she spoke, it was like, damn, that was it. We can end the live now.
Oh no, it was the one above me. It was L. L. She doesn't really speak as much. What up,
Yeah,
Slim?
so L and because I've never seen Millie on. Well, I've only just got here. I've only been here a minute, trying to act like I've been here for years. But yeah, no, it was beautiful. I mean, that's why I always come. I don't because I was somebody like at the beginning because I don't know when you came in if you were there at the beginning, but there was so many times where it was quiet at the beginning and people were like, "Come on, say something." I was like, "I could say something all live, but again, I'm not trying to come over here and take over this." Um, yeah, so
Yeah.
it was good. It was good, and so all right, okay, now it's your interview. Since I
Oh
promised
damn.
you, since I promised you, you next. Um, what is it? Can you like share from the beginning as much as you want to share about your mom's passing and that process?
Oh yeah, sure, man. Man. Oof. Let me try not to cry on that one. But it happened pretty quickly. Um, Nobody really knew. She was. It happened 2020. We thought she caught COVID, which she did, but but then 2 weeks went by. She felt better, but for some reason there was something wrong. Like she just kept feeling out of breath and stuff. So she was in and out of the hospital. They can't really find what was going on, and she really prayed upon it, like saying like please help me figure what's wrong. And it was a beautiful story because my mom she told me what happened and she prayed on it. So when she went to the hospital, um doctors saying, oh, there's you look fine, I don't know what's wrong. But there was a heart surgeon. He was there and he looked at her stomach, or no, her heart area. And she said, and he said, oh, there's something wrong with your image. It's not doesn't look right.
Uh huh.
uh, so he really looked into it, and then he's like, oh, there's water sitting on your heart. So we thought it was pneumonia, because pneumonia can process that. Then doctors were saying it was
And the
cancer
kid got
cells.
Sorry, wait, hold on. Sorry,
You
because
get
I know there's not one time I'm on live. These nephews don't come up in here announcing that they're home. I'm like, my gosh. So pause, guys. Hi, guys. Is Timberlake with you guys? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait. Pause because
no, you're good. You're good.
let me see. It's my brother-in-law's birthday, so they just got back from pickleball. Now, do you know? I mean, you probably know, but what is it? What was my question? Sorry, guys. I really need to just get my own space so that I have to deal with this. Do you know how many people or who is? Because I just found out June's here in Utah when we were on that live.
June. Joon.
Joon, yeah. I don't know if you know
Um,
anybody else
I
who's here.
I I barely know him. I barely met him like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
Um,
ain't nobody
J
want to tell
Ch-
me.
J Chubbs. She's from out there.
What the heck? And there was somebody, another female that's from here, but I'll find out and do my notebook so I can be like, hello?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple of them.
But okay, so there was water sitting on your mom's heart, and then,
Yeah. So they were able to drain it out, and then she had that process of draining. So when it came to 2023, it it got worse. So so when it got to my mom going in the hospital, I was at work. So I was like, okay, my dad's gonna take her to hospital. I'll go to work. Got to work. Came back. I I was sleeping, and then I woke up in the morning to my sister crying, and then so I'm like, what's going on? So my sister's like, oh, mom wants to see you. I went to my mom, and she broke the news. She said, oh, I have cancer again, and it's spread all over her body.
oh my gosh. So she knew before she told you guys?
She didn't know because the doctor said there's no cancer. There's cancer cells, but they're not spreading.
Uh huh. Dang.
Um, so that's when I was literally in shock. Like I was like, wow, like I swear you just came back and you were just fine. I thought they drained out the water, but
Right.
it was more than that. So I was literally crying, and then my mom's like, "Are you okay to go to work today?" I was like, "I'll be fine."
Mm-hmm.
And then my siblings, they had my siblings and my cousins, they had a Zoom meeting. They're like, "Oh, we're going to discuss what's going on." So when they were talking, I was like, I was just crying, like wow, like this is still hitting me.
Right.
And then when I got home, it just kept getting worse, and so that's when my cousins came down, like the whole family came down. So I wouldn't sleep
Mm-hmm.
throughout the whole week because I was always checking on my mom. And then she got put into a machine um where she has to breathe, and so I always check on her. She always says that, oh, I had to turn up the what you call it? The pump,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm like, the more higher it gets, that's how I know how bad her breathing is.
Right. Right. Like it's almost like she can't breathe without it.
Yeah. So then it came to that night, the night where she passed. I stayed up all night. Um, I was with her for a bit because I sat with her while she was sleeping, and then right when I was gonna go to sleep, my auntie, she was watching her. She woke up everybody. She's like, "Hey, come, come," and I'm like, "What's wrong?" We all ran, and that's when she passed on her bed.
And I forgot the timeline. Was this like within the last 3 years or was it a while ago?
She passed about 2 years ago.
Okay. Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah,
I can't remember what cancer my best friend had, but she went in for a checkup January and then March, I think that's when she knew. And then not too long after that, that's when she let us know. And then she passed away July 14th of 2023. And
yeah.
it's crazy because I don't know about you, it just felt like so fast. It was like
It
one
it,
minute
it
they're
was.
here and then they're not.
Yeah, it happened really quickly. So it took a toll on me,
Yeah.
and then us being members of the church, it's hard. So I just made a couple bad decisions where you probably heard I was drinking and all that stuff.
Hmm. I didn't hear because I was stuck on you bringing
Oh,
up courage. Right when he said, "So you signed up for next week?" I was like, "I'm gonna kill this guy." Kill this guy. But no, I didn't hear that you made those decisions. Hi, Lee.
yeah.
I think Lee is a. I know Lee's a member too, but she. Sorry guys, I just barely scrolled down. Um, she lives. I think she lives out in the Bay. So, do you
Nice.
live right in San Francisco area, or
Uh, kind of near there, about a
yeah?
30-minute drive,
Kind of there. Why are you trying to
but
ask
it's
my
definitely in the bay.
address?
Definitely in the bay.
That's so
I
cool. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, I was reading the comments.
Yeah,
Isaiah's
Isaiah within 2 weeks of her
man.
diagnosis.
Yeah,
Dang. Oh man, Isaiah, condolences. Man,
yeah, man.
do you
I
have any
Isaiah,
advice for him?
tell his wife. So Benny, nah,
Benny?
man, it's
Did you
Be,
say Benny, sir? What
yeah,
the-
Benny's my idol. That guy's like
I
word of
know
wisdom right
he's
there.
my idol, and he's lightweight on your level too of people I want to suck.
Oh damn,
Just kidding.
dang Benny, what did we do?
What did you guys not do? What did you
Nah,
guys
but
not?
Isaiah, my condolence to you. I know how it feels to you know for for us guys. literally, I would say our moms is like our first lover. You
You
know,
mean love, right?
but yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I guess
yeah.
yeah. No,
It's
you meant
basically the same thing.
yeah, you meant it how you said it. Sorry for trying to correct you.
No,
Let me not do that.
because you know, but our mother is our first lover. But
Yeah,
I know how he feels, and man, it's tough. It's tough. It really is. I know
yeah,
Benny can speak on it.
yeah. I invited him, but knowing him, he's gonna think I'm gonna make him sing, so he's gonna not come up. The first thing he said to me when he logged on, and I am here not to sing. I was like, what the heck? Thank you, Isaiah. Isaiah, you need to follow. I'll send you a DM. The community that me and Swag, Benny, who else is in here? And you
Nah,
know what's so
I get you. I get you, Isaiah. I'm a big mama's boy too. It was hard on me. It took for me for my grief. It took about 2 years because my lungs. Every time I talk about my mom, my lungs was just like squeeze, where it's like hard for me to speak or talk.
yeah,
So
yeah. Even
yeah,
Lee, her mom passed from cancer. So thank you so much, Isaiah, for sharing that, and thank you for the follow. Please go follow all these guys that I tease because they're amazing. I just met them this month.
it's okay. Benny, right? All of us gonna sing next week Thursday.
I can't with you guys. What? Okay, since we're on that, um, Swag, what is one of the things that you've always wanted to do, but you didn't have the courage to do it?
What
Thank
was?
you,
I'm sorry. What
Benny.
was the question?
What is something that you've always wanted to do, but you didn't have the courage to do it? Like for me, it's singing. Like even though
Oh, damn, that's a good question. Um, I would say flight school.
flight school.
Yeah,
Oh my
because
gosh.
I
Go
wanted to
ahead.
become a pilot, but I was like, man, I don't know if I can do it because math is my problem, and I have a it's like it's a struggle for me with math,
Yeah.
and I know it's like one of the requirements as a pilot to know math, but I kind of gave up on that, so I just end up just working nearly the same thing, but
Uh huh.
just below the wing.
Okay. Um, I have a good friend that he said the same thing. He was like, man, um, it wasn't so much the math, it was more his eyesight. Like they say, I don't know if this is true for real, but he was saying like you can only take it one time, and if you fail, you can't retake it. Like how when you go do ramp or res, you can keep
Right.
applying. And I was like, dang,
Yeah,
dang.
it's a tough job with with or especially it's pretty tough trying to get into it, especially the
Yeah.
amount of hours you have to put into it.
So what do you do currently? You said you do something similar.
I work on the ramp.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Man, man, and you guys are busy. So is San Francisco considered a hub, a airport hub?
Yes, for United.
Okay, okay. Have you ever been to Utah?
I have my brother. My brother lives out there, and then two of my cousins, they live out there.
Okay, because the airport used to be so simple to get from gate to gate, and so since you've been here, you see how like crazy it is.
I hate the walks to the B gates.
Mm-hmm. Everybody. I'm like, the heck? They always clown because they say, "Oh, it's like they're trying to make us the pioneers and make us trek all the way to our gate." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are freaking crazy." But yeah, that's one thing I rather drive anywhere in the well other than going overseas, but I rather drive than go to the airport. Like
Yeah.
airports get on my damn nerves. I'm like, no, not this. But let's see. So, did you want to say anything else to Isaiah? Because if not, I'm going to ask you a billion questions. And Benny, can you come up so you can answer some of these questions with swag?
Y'all came across my FIP. I'm glad to. Man, I'm glad you in here, Isaiah. Like, thank you for sharing because it took. We had a conversation about grief and courage earlier. Um, but yeah, I'm. Thank you for sharing and have the courage to share. Because, but yeah,
Yeah, I think I can't right now, but I might jump up at last little later. Okay, sounds good, Benny. We'll be here. I'll be here. I don't know how long Swag's gonna be here, since I'm going to harass him with questions.
it's only right because I did put you on a spot earlier.
Yes, you did. And that should grant me not only that you're going to answer all these questions, that should grant me some kind of gift. I think so. Oh, a CMF gift. Maybe. I don't know.
It's funny. Benny is actually I'm actually related to Benny.
Yeah? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If you're a female too.
Well,
Wait,
I'm not a
are,
female, but I'm related
okay.
to his. It's like complicated. It's like going back in what's that thing? Genealogy, or is that what it's
Uh
called?
huh. Yeah.
So he's married, or not
Wait.
he's. My
Well, I was
brother
going to
is
say,
married to a female.
who's your brother?
My
If you don't
brother.
mind me asking. Or maybe you can just DM me that. I be
Yeah.
forget.
I don't
I
want to
be.
put. I don't want to put it in
I know. I
social
know.
media.
I do it all the time. I'm like, damn it. I always have to catch myself because that was another reason why I crack up when we're with music in them, is because I already had a problem of boundaries, and then with the way I ask questions, because I don't just ask. Well, you know now, but yeah, people are like, too deep, too deep. What the hell? You're putting all our business. We're not like at home sharing information. But okay, we'll scratch that question. And feel free, Swag. You can ask any question. Like because I am such a what's the word intrusive person when it comes to asking people questions. I let them be as intrusive.
Ain't gonna lie, like your questions they're really good. Especially when it comes to like morning coffee. I was like, dang, you have so many questions. Like but it's a good thing. It's a good thing though. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's a good
No,
thing.
no. If my family was on these lives, they tell you she has questions until she dies. She has question after question after question.
Yeah,
That's why
because
I had to stop myself. I was like, I can't. I'm gonna take over every time. And I was like, and that's why like I was so like honored that music let me stay up that first time, because I really wanted to know the things that I was asking. And also, but I was trying to be so respectful of boundaries. Like, hey, these people don't know you.
no,
They don't know you
but
for nothing.
I was talking with a lot of CMF, and then we were talking. They were like, "Man, Ova has like really good questions. Like, I actually like it because it's like
Oh,
more of interactions, and we can answer them, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty cool.
I appreciate you guys because I was trying to just read the room because my normal self is
It's all good.
myself offline would be like, no, you're gonna answer this damn question. But again, I've been trying to, and that's another thing about like going through therapy and getting the healing and stuff, is understanding what I've had to understand is that um people aren't as open as me, and it's not right for me to like there's a time and place to like really push, but my personality wants to push all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, and that's why I've like just learning from the way music runs his lives, I'm like, not to compare. I'm not comparing. I'm just learning. But I do have conversations with myself, like, oh, maybe that's why people don't come to your life. Maybe, maybe that's why it's taking you as long as it's taking you to help people to engage on your life. And so, yeah, it's been a learning experience being with you guys and being on those panels.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm like a huge troll in the comments.
Like you
It's,
definitely are.
I'm literally a huge troll, but I get to the time where it gets serious. So I was like, let me dial it down and let me try to interact. Oh shit.
So
Benny
how
said he
did you?
requested.
Who? Oh, Benny. Sorry, Benny. I didn't know you came back. I was like, oh, Benny's not coming back until tomorrow. Wait, where is it? Where is it? How what the heck? Benny. How do I see? Benny,
I would.
is your whatchamacallit? Wait, what did that say just now? Something requested. Benny, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
that's.
bring you up because there's so many questions I need to ask. Maybe if I just make you a co-host and then it'll bring you up. Benny. Benny, is your page private? Because when I try to hit follow you, it won't let me follow you.
He said he's leaving. Never mind.
What the heck?
What up,
You're
Lola? This guy.
wait, where did you go? Okay. Too many. Hi Lola. Okay. So what did I say that before Benny left us?
No,
Dang
I said I'm a
Benny.
huge troll, but I get serious at times.
Oh, that was my question. Um Not that you're a troll, but
Well, damn.
wait, Benny, you still here? I can't. Sorry, I'm going back and forth with you guys because I'm just trying to get Benny up here, but it won't let me. What if I add you? No, I don't want to. I was gonna say, what if I add Benny as a moderator? Benny, I'm gonna
Oh
have
yeah,
to figure.
that'll definitely work. He can try to put himself up in the box.
No, I, no. Anyways, hi Lole. um. Okay. So let's reset because I'm like all over the place. Uh, oh, that was my question. How did you come into the community and get to know everybody?
Man, it was like what? It's been a year. So I saw music was live. So I was like, oh man, I haven't talked to him in a minute because I was the one that tried to help him with TikTok and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I saw him live. I was like, oh, let me click in with them. And then that's when I seen like a whole bunch of people. And back then it was a big crowd.
Yeah.
Comments were moving like crazy. So it was really hard to put a word in. And meeting a lot of people, man, they have beautiful stories, beautiful things that they have they shared. And you know, that's it's hard for people. A lot of people have they don't really have anybody to talk about what they're going through. And shout out to music because he's the one that gave us the safe space to talk about um, things. So it was pretty cool. We're interacting with people.
Yeah. So last year, was there any point in time from last year to this point that you were like, I think I'm good. I don't want to be here anymore?
Um, no, there was no point. There was no any. Um, because it's. I would say it's like a more of a for him. For me, it would be like a daily reminder. Because a lot of people still have they're going through something, and then it's good to get feedback from what he's saying and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good interaction conversation, especially if you have something you're going through. It can be like, today or maybe tomorrow or even next week, but it's something I personally I would keep going to.
Yeah,
I try to make it every morning, but my scheduling with work is not the best.
yeah.
So,
Because my thing is, like I mean, I was joking around about it, about being there, but because I was a part of another community, and it was devastating to me when they ended our community back in 2023. So we were all together from pandemic 2020, so March of 2020 until April of 2023. So almost like, wait, is that 3 years? Yeah, 3 years.
yeah, 30 years. Yeah.
And when they announced we were, and I just how I came in heavy with you guys, I was like maybe 100 times worse with them because I would do the questions, um, and we had three different calls. We had a UK call at 11 at night, and then West Coast call, and then the East Coast. So it was like I was up 24/7, 7 days a week, and so me bringing that up is like I'm suffering a little bit of PTSD because I'm like I can see this growing into whatever you guys see it growing into, but then I'm like, am I setting myself up for it to like that other foot to drop? Okay, well, thank you for joining the community. We are no longer having coffee in the morning, whether that's in the morning or at night. So that's why I asked what I asked.
Oh yeah, and, sometimes music. We know he's human and he has things to do. So we always, just interact in through the Discord. So we'll always, some people will be checking up on each other, like, hey, how you doing? Everything you want to talk about, anything. That's why we have voice channels. Voice channels. We always me, L, and Lole are in there just in case if anybody want to come and speak. It could be about anything.
Hmm.
So we're always in there. We're here to listen, and we try to give a little feedback if we can. But
That's
I
cool.
think it's I, I think it's amazing how what music built as a
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, because there's nothing like it that I've seen other than the community that I was a part of. Um, but we were actually on Zoom, so that was the only difference. But the thing, I don't know, it's just crazy because I went through this experience, a different experience in September, where um, because I'm so active online, because I do lives on Facebook, and something personal happened to my family. And then I'm not one to put our business like that out on social media. So I was retaliating towards this other person, and it just blew up. And my views went from 0 to 1,000. Like people just wanting to be FICA and nosy. And I was just like, dang, that sucks. I've been doing like community service for over 17 years, and my numbers have never, but I go and post like this retaliation post, and it goes to where I want my numbers. I'm like, what the hell? So I bring that up to say, like, I think that's why our community is so special over there because I don't see like anywhere on TikTok, whether they're Pacific Islander or not, that's like this. Have you seen anything like from different cultures?
Um, Not exactly, but I know I don't know if you know JMO. He's heavy on mental health.
Why does that sound familiar? That sounds familiar, but I don't
He's
think I know.
he's a streamer. Um,
Like, does he play video games? Well, that's what
yeah,
streamers are, right?
yeah.
Like,
Like he
I
plays video games or like different days or different things,
okay,
or he
because
just
I've
interact with the chat.
Yeah, I've what is it? I've seen him for the last year, but because I'm not a streamer, I was like, no, thank you.
There you go. That's the name in the chat that Lola put.
Oh, yeah, yep, yep, Lola. Thank you, Lola. I meant to type thank you for the heart, but the way I get to the box, it's just not the business. But okay, so
Well,
it's your question, sir.
my question.
And Lola, just let me know if you want to come up.
Well, I can't go with the courage one because you was on here about that one. But um, what made you um? Dang.
I found Benny.
Oh, there you go. What up,
Oh,
Benny?
let's go. Let me find out you knew how to do it the whole time and you just didn't want to do it.
I
It sucks to
just
have. It
no
sucks to
because
have
I
no moderators.
hey, don't be a jerk before you both are gonna be moderators. No, Benny. Okay, let me explain before he asked the question. So I'm reading like from the left to the right, and then all of a sudden I see this light. I was like, oh, there you are. I'm so sorry.
It's all
I,
good.
I I was like, wait, why can't I follow him? Because you're a private account. She's like, no, Lola, you're crazy, Lola. Lola, you are welcome to the party too. Let me know.
Ole, come on, bro.
But okay, so I take it away with your question. Oh no, Lola,
Oh,
we are friends.
what made you do what you do? Like, streaming about mental health or
So
anything.
there's this he's someone Japanese. And he's really big in our and he you guys probably might have met him. Well, at least in the okay Lily, at least in the Bay Area. But his name's Jacob Fitsumanu, and he's in government right now, like locally. And he heard about my brother passing away, and he immediately reached out to me and made me come into community here in Utah. And he was professor up at the U, and so I would go do all the health what is it called workshops and speak on suicide. And so for me, I was like honoring my brother's like life by doing it, but I didn't know that I was running away from grieving. And then the 11th year of grieving him, that's when I felt like God told me, now it's time to celebrate him. Like, stop talking about him from a place of pain. Celebrate all the good things he did because that one act doesn't sum up all the years, his 29 years of life, of what a good son, brother, father, because he has a daughter and she's in her 20s, but she just had a baby. So I felt
Mm.
like God's answered well a prayer that I didn't even know I was praying, but he was telling me like celebrate your brother now. So yeah, that's the long answer. Sorry guys.
No, it's good.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is what's
Benny,
up.
your prayer, Benny. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you prayed.
It was funny. I'm surprised asked Benny to pray. I was like, dang, I was about to put in the chat like, can we get like a prayer to end the stream? I guess he just read my mind.
I didn't see that coming though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I loved it because when PD came, I was like, "Can we all breathe together?" I was like, "Oh, did I? Oh man!" I was like, "Did my answer make people not want to breathe?" I was like, "Damn it!" And so, but I love what PD did there because even with my other community, they would always open and close us in prayer and also make us breathe, give us breathing exercises just to get the heaviness of what we talked about off of us. So it was perfect. I was so grateful.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. Benny, you
I
have any
was
questions for us? Comments?
Nah, I just tapped in. I was just listening in. I'm driving right now. I'm on the road, but that's why I was like, oh, I'm probably not gonna be able to listen in, but I figured might as well just listen as I'm driving. But no, I don't really have any questions really. Um, well, not that I would, not any that I would probably bring up now. I am kind of curious as to uh, probably possible family you might know out in Utah for me. So I might reach out to you like later on.
Okay, Benny, sounds good. I know because
But no, I'm just here.
swag over here was about to give your whole genealogy.
No, I was here
I
for
know. I
that
was
too.
like,
But it is funny how these things happen though. Because I reached out to Swag like randomly, like in the messages and stuff, and I was like, "Hey, did you know this, that, and the other?" And he was like, "Oh wow, small world." And it's just one of those things. Like, dang.
I know. I was like,
By,
I don't know. I was like at work, about to clock out, and then Benny sent me that. I'm like, wait, this is out of nowhere.
Like, by the way,
by the way, we're family. That's so cool.
No,
Yeah, just stay locked in, Benny. Since you're driving, I don't want you to get into a car accident. We're gonna be here as long as Swag wants to be here because what time is it? It's only 9. Oh my god,
it's
on
only
a
eight
Friday.
seventeen here.
On a Friday, guys. 9 and
yeah, it's
okay.
10 over here in Florida.
Yeah. So go ahead, take it away, Swag.
Take it away,
Take away with your questions. Or Benny
man.
can give us the topic and then we can just pop off questions.
Well, I was gonna ask if you had any other questions.
Oh,
Yeah,
we were
because we
just
like
laughing.
we like your question.
We were just laughing about this. Okay. Oh, okay. So, I've been
Because didn't you
sharing.
didn't you say you had questions for me?
Yes, when you're going to sing for us.
That's a good question. Next question.
See, hi. Yeah, you two. If ever I have moderators, you two would be the ones. Um. Okay. I got a question because I need you guys to help all my singles from a man's perspective. First question is, what is your opinion about the state of dating? The state of dating in the world, whether you're Pacific Islander, like you're into
Mm.
Pacific Islanders or not.
You're asking whether or not we're into Pacific Islanders or not?
No, no. What is your? Let me rephrase it. Sorry. Um, I'm gonna change it because that was really long. Um, what do you think about dating right now?
Mm.
Like the way people date.
Um, man, that's a good question.
I know that. Uh, I know that times have changed. Um, my dad would always talk to me and my brother about his thoughts on that. Um, and kind of instilled in both me and my brother a bit of the old school traditional ways of how things are done, at least in our culture, because obviously our cultures are heavy on that kind of stuff. We just do things differently from everyone else. But I mean, it's like I said, I feel like you know times have changed, the game has changed. Do I agree with it? I mean, if I had a kid, I'd be very concerned um, with the dating scene these days, because I feel like lines are blurred and nothing is as what's the word? Um, I don't want to say I don't want to say the word is like sacred, but like nothing is like it's if you're understanding like where I'm kind of generally moving towards, like it's like there's no.
Like nothing's black and white.
Yeah, really,
Yeah,
that's really what it is. Like it's just a whole lot of gray areas that people are willing to kind of, cross the line there or change the rules here and there, whatever that works for them. And like I'm not here to judge how people do the things they want to do or how they live or anything like that. Um, but it's a noticeable change,
Right.
and I know my OGs. Um, Half of them, they see what's going on and they're not cool with it. The other half, like they understand, it's part of the times, so it's kind of weird. But if you're asking my personal opinion, like what I think on it, um, I don't know. It's tough to say. I just think personally, it's I tend to lean more towards on the traditional way of stuff, just because that's how I was raised, and
Yeah.
so there are things that I understand it's cool when you court, but what I love about our culture, what's beautiful about it, is the fact that we're kind of going about it, humbly and trying to make sure we're doing it right. And so when we're interested in someone, like say if I'm interested in, a girl, like I'm gonna go through the parents or something like that. Like you don't see that too often anymore. Um, but
Yeah. I
yeah, all
love
that to
that.
say, I kind of lean more towards the traditional way of stuff.
I'm definitely with you on that. Like, I have a lot of family that are on the other side as far as for their preferences, transgender and being lesbian, gay, and all the other names that I respect, but I don't know all the names of those genders. Um, And I love what you said, like with our OGs, because I feel for them. I feel for everybody, but I feel for them because they're just like, I had a relative once, like, say, and this is so ignorant, but they had said, why can't they pick? It's selfish to be both, like bisexual. It's selfish to be both. They're selfish. And I was like, oh my god, don't you ever say that outside of right here. Don't say that. That's me. But yeah, times have changed, gray lines. And one thing for me, because I was telling Swag that I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter day Saints, and but I was also telling Petey, but I'm not your typical whatever bubble
Hello.
Mormon you think I am. And so what I try to do to educate and advocate for people is not convince them what I believe. All I do to convince them is that I love them for who they are and who they want to be. And I think when it comes to dating, that's what, whether you're a parent or not, we got to remind everybody because at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be loved, respected, and accepted.
It's true.
Swag, do you have
That's
any?
a good. Man, I'm still thinking on that question because that's a
You're
tough
good,
one. Cause
and
I
don't ever feel rushed, guys. Like don't
no, you're
like
good.
with the answers. Like just give your answers or say come back to me. Um, yeah, I was gonna
I
go
feel like I need
into
to kind of clarify something I said.
okay.
I guess I didn't think of it until you said what you said. Um, I do want to make clear, like when I was talking about traditional sense of stuff, I was thinking more along the lines of like, what you do premarital and like and
The
after. That's
courting,
what I was really talking about more in that sense. But then when you mentioned,
yeah,
uh, the bisexual thing, like I definitely have experience and then like knowing a lot of people who are in that way, in which for me, like I'll state again, like I don't judge their lifestyle. I have a lot of friends, a lot of family who are going that way. I love on them regardless.
yeah,
Um,
and bro, like when I so something I'll just give you two a hack because you guys came to my life. So, and maybe this is like everybody does this, but I think I do it the most. But when I brought like all the other stuff, um, it wasn't to imply anything to what you were saying because I knew what you were saying, like the cultural courting like practices.
right.
Um, but I think when you guys hear me answer a question, just know it's because something in your response triggered me to go that way because and why I brought up like religion and stuff is because I just want people to again feel loved, accepted and respected. And there was another word I used, but Yeah, I wasn't trying to imply anything that you were trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Do you? I hope you know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah, I got you.
saying.
I got you. But I mean, but that's why I felt like, oh, I need to come back and clarify how, why I said what I said. But I'm glad
Yeah,
you said that though.
yeah, because I just I don't know. I swear in my other life, I think I was supposed to be like a civil rights person because I just when it comes to dating or any topic, um, I always take the defense. I'm like, okay, you just said, not you, Benny, but people in the world, you just said or did this. How can I combat that so that you're like you see another perspective? Not that I want to convince and change your mind, but you just see another perspective. So I don't know if I
Hmm.
just went off on a tangent there, but yeah, I respect what you whenever you speak, Benny. Like I swear, you swag. There's like somebody else. Like when I think Millie, but certain people in the community when you guys speak, I'm like, why don't you guys do voiceovers? I don't understand. You guys should be like on commercials.
Commercials.
I'm serious.
Oh heck no!
Never heard that
Why?
one before.
I
Okay,
actually hate my voice.
my okay. My next question. You guys just put me on. Oh, we're gonna take it to another place. Um, why did you say heck no?
Mostly just because I hate my voice.
I'm not good. I'm gonna
Accurate,
leave.
accurate.
I'm dead serious. So okay. So a little bit of background. I work for a school and I work with students. In the summertime, I work with a youth camp, and they ask me every now and then to do like voiceovers, not voiceovers, but um, yeah, I guess voiceovers for some like a floor show or something. And so like you'll
Mhm.
see animation on the court, and it's
Yeah.
my voice like narrating, and every time it comes on, I hate it.
No.
It's in the sense of like when you see like a recording of yourself doing something, it's like ew. It's not like anything like it's not. I promise you, like it's not like me hating on myself or like I
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
to like to work on my self talk. I promise you, it's
Yeah.
not. It's just
Yeah.
it's a thing we all do. I feel like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying like when you hear yourself sing for the first time and it's like, dang, I sound like
Oh, so
that.
you want to bring up
There's no
singing?
way. I'm pretty sure I sound way better than that. And then someone plays it back for me, and I'm like, there's no way.
There ain't no way. No, I get what you're saying, Benny. I'm just teasing you because I used to be the same way. So I for a long time when I would do lives, I would never play back. And then one of my leaders was like encouraging us, whether we did lives or anything in life, they're just saying like watch it. And then but
Yeah.
I don't take it like you have low self-esteem or anything about your voice. It's just your preference. That's what I'm getting. Like your preference
Mm.
is not to do it. But I'm just saying, okay, I'm gonna do a little pushback. I'm just saying for you and Swag and the other people that I mentioned, whenever you guys hear me like encourage you guys, it really is from a place like no, for real, you have that gift. You have that gift. So why not activate and but you are activating it because you said you already do it for the what is it, basketball team? You said?
Oh no, for the school that I work at, I do
Oh,
it
okay.
for the youth camp.
Oh, youth camp. Youth camp. So you're
Yeah.
already activating it and so yeah, I receive your answer. I receive your answer.
Like really, like if it weren't for that, I probably would have been a little too nervous to have prayed earlier. But because I get put on the spot and asked to do something like that all the time, like I definitely felt a lot more comfortable. But not only that, but um, I try to be aware of the things that I'm praying for. It's very obvious that there are some unspoken prayer requests all
Right.
around that don't need to be said, but God knows already what's going on in each and every one of our lives. Um,
Yeah.
because I'll see Swag, tap in almost every day, or even you, but we share what we want to share or what we're comfortable with sharing. That's not to say that you guys don't have stuff going on that we don't know about, but obviously, That's stuff that I think about when I pray and lift up. But the it's I mean it's the practice and doing the job that I do like that helped me get to that point because prayer matters, prayer works, and I just wanna and I was just kind of glad. I was like I didn't see it coming when music asked me to pray, but at the same time I was like, yeah, man, I would love to pray, and like this was like just a chance to just pray for pray over my friend.
Yeah,
So that
and
was
I
cool.
I love that he asked you, because if he hadn't asked you, I was gonna volunteer, but I took that as a tender mercy from God, because God was like, I think he chose you to pray because of the way the sisters were describing how they felt about their dads. So I felt like it was Heavenly Father's tender mercy of saying, let me have a male pray so that they can have like some kind of, this is just me looking into it deeper than probably needs to be. But it was like I felt like he needed them to hear a man's voice so that they can get some type of extra solace, like how you're saying that we all, like you see me swag in the chat or whatever, we all need prayers that we don't mention. But the fact that you were chosen tonight, I was like so grateful. That's why I was like, no, let's get to the good part. I don't have anything. I don't have no more to say. If I say one more thing, PD might come be like, no, breathe again. Everybody breathe 20
All right, y'all,
times.
breathe again.
So that's why I'm so grateful he chose you. God chose you. So yeah. And I'm gonna choose not to keep bugging you about doing voiceovers and singing
No,
Lilith.
you're good. You're good. Honestly, if anything, a lot of times when we pray and ask God stuff, whether we ask for it or not, what we really want, I feel like deep down inside, uh, are is to be able to see the confirmations, the answers. We don't always see the answers in the time that we want to see it, but when we see the multiple confirmations of the things that we ask for in prayer, man, that's the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and so even in you saying that kind of confirms that, I'm on the right path and doing what I need to be doing, regardless of how I feel about my voice. But that's just this tiny thing that, in the long scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. Um, does that mean I'm gonna sing? Absolutely not. But
I was like, I'm gonna agree to
It's
disagree
okay,
with you.
Benny. I
I'm
ain't gonna
gonna
sing
let
either.
let's
I'm
go.
gonna let you two have that, but one free point for the both of you. One
Nah,
free
but
point.
I I do feel Benny because like I at one point I did hear my voice too. Cause
Me
like for
too.
some reason for with me, cause like it's always I don't know. Cause there'll be words where I speak and then my voice ends up getting higher. So I'm like, oh, what the heck is this? Like why is my voice doing this? So I was like, all right, let me stop talking at some point. But I got used
Lola
to it.
Lola's saying, come on, Benny, sing for us. Nah, but seriously, guys, I mean, I promise you, I'm not trying to guilt trip you guys about this, and I'm not trying to drag it. But, and even so, for me, like when I sang last night, like how the build up for you to pray, Benny, my build up was the fact that these guys came on the live. I think you popped in, Benny, but then you popped out. I'm not sure. But that was what gave me the courage to sing last night. Hi, Lata. Hi, El. And so I think, like we constantly say, and sometimes it might be repetitive when we say iron sharpens iron, but like I don't know, I need to like strongly say like you guys have the voice, whether it's singing or speaking. I would just say never stop using it, even if you don't use it in the way that we are encouraging you guys to use it.
Nah, Benny's using it for sure,
You're
just for
using it,
speaking.
swag. You're using it by being here and letting me force
Swag,
you
you're
to
using
say,
it too, man.
yeah, you're here because I can't say it enough. Like when you guys just showed up for me, like in the last couple of weeks, it's been mind blowing for me because like what you were saying, Benny, about timing, it's so easy when you don't get what you want from the Lord, and you're like. And what more can I do to prove that I'm trying to stay on your team and stay faithful when you don't get in the time that you want? It's really easy to be discouraged and want to just be like, let me just be like everybody else and do bare minimum, if not nothing. And
Mm.
so being with you guys has helped me to just be like, okay, hold on, hold on.
I'll tell you this. One of my student workers came in and talked to me in the office the other day because she was going through something really challenging in her life, um, and she was questioning God about it, and she came to the conclusion and a realization that like it's not necessarily a test of faith, but rather a test of her faithfulness. Um, because what was taken away from her was something she was really passionate about. Um, but does that take away from her love of God? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
what if you had it? Cool. What if you didn't? You know what I'm saying? So I don't like. So it was interesting, and that's something that I would probably say to you. Like, I don't think it. Not getting the answer when you really need it or want it. Maybe it's not really a test of your faith, but faithfulness. Because if it's something that you had, great, praise the Lord. But if it's something that you don't have, praise the Lord regardless.
right, right. No, you're right on, Benny. Welcome to the party, Lole.
What's up?
Lole.
What's up, Lola? What's up?
So, Lole, we're just going around
Why I gotta
doing.
be between y'all? Hold on, somebody rearrange this.
Wait, Benny, it's not like that. It's not
Hold
like
up, who
that.
said yes? Someone said yes a little too fast.
Benny, it's not like that. Don't worry.
You guys,
Hold up.
okay?
My thing's sure.
Can I mute you guys? What the heck? Hi, Lata. Thank you. But Lole, please ask a question or whatever you want to do because we're gonna stay here because it's so early on a Friday. Benny's driving and Lola just dropped off. What in the hell?
Oh, something. It sounded like something was wrong. I think he might try to come up again.
Okay. So wait, now I'm confused. Oh, okay, never mind. Just kidding. Okay. Swag, is it your question or whose question is it?
I believe it was yours.
Benny, how far do you have to drive? Like how long?
Oh, I've been stopped driving.
Oh,
There
okay.
it goes.
Okay, Lola, troublemaker. Now
Sorry,
you know.
I was trying to type something and then my screen just froze when I came up.
Dude, that's what happened to me the other day. And like music, that was the day that we were doing something, and I was like, "Yo, half of my screen is covering up. I guess I
Yeah,
can't sing today."
with the
And the
keyboard.
music was like,
No,
"Nah."
Benny, no, Benny. I'm not
I'm telling
accepting
you. And then
that.
remember, I dropped out and I had to restart my TikTok. Came back up, and I'm like, "Yo, wow, I can see clearly now."
Sounds like a song, Benny.
I
I
can
guess you
see
could say that I
clearly
sang today.
now.
So let's go
Yeah,
ahead and take that
we'll
off the
take
bucket
that.
list.
No,
We'll,
no.
we'll clip that. We'll clip that.
You too. Okay, so Lola, do you have a question?
Oh, no, not really.
Okay, fine. Swag, it's you.
Actually, okay. I was about to ask a question. Over why yesterday's live? What made you sing the song "Courage"?
Um, okay, let me rewind. What made you know what made me sing it is well actually you know what I had another song in mind but courage was the song that came out. Like I know I was testifying about the word courage, but I wasn't planning on singing courage. It was just I was like, okay, so we're doing that. But when I started laughing because you commented, um I felt like Heavenly Father's Spirit was telling me like, relax, because I was really in panic mode when certain, like when you guys were slowly coming in for me just coming off of Music's live, I was like in my head, I was like, oh hell no, is everybody coming? And so that was one of the reasons why I sang that particular song. But really, I was trying to think of another song that our choir sings, and that one came out. I says I was going to say that too. Let me just find both the other two. Lata's
All
like,
right. Thanks.
Ain't no way.
ain't no way. Lata, come up.
Yeah, let that come up and give us a song. Oh, sorry.
Nah, because that was one beautiful song. Because my mom loved that song,
Yeah.
Mm.
and it
Wait,
did
what
it did
song
make
did
me
you
cry.
sing?
No, Benny.
No, no, no. What
You?
song did you sing for real?
Oh,
Like
um,
cause I came in and Fina Love was singing, so I might have missed it.
oh no, I wasn't on that live. No, this
Oh, it
She
was
was
was.
different
like
live.
this was
It was
the
her own
after
live.
party. This was the after party. Um,
Oh,
there's a choir out in Hawaii, and they're called Musical Truth, and the song is called Courage. And so we consider them our sister choir. We always used to sing it for the last 25 years. But I will send you guys the website. I'll send you guys the website so you can have it on your playlist.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you meant the website they were gonna sing. I was about to say, oh, I'm not gonna open that website.
No. Remember what I said, Swag? I'm trying to work on boundaries. Boundaries. Uh, okay, you guys ready for the next song? Not next song, next questions.
Yeah, you got another question?
Okay. Oh, okay. So I don't know you guys marital like whatever's, but if you're not married, um what would be your ideal wife? Or is there such a
Interesting.
thing? Or is there such a thing for you?
Wow, it
See
really
what
does
you
feel
guys
like an
get.
interview.
See what you guys get when you don't ask me a question.
I did ask you a question.
Like, no.
Man, what was an ideal wife? Is everything?
Your ideal wife. Like when you envision your wife, what is she? Not not to make it.
That's a good
Hi Joe.
question. Oh, I like how you two are mute, and I'm okay. I guess we're playing the mute game.
Take the floor, brother.
I think you
You
should
guys
go
are gonna
first.
get that. Swag, they're gonna get their turn. Don't worry.
Let me do the process thinking. They can go first.
You're already off mute, sir. Okay, one thing. We won't make it heavy. Just one thing you would want your wife to have. Yeah.
Want to have? Hmm.
I got you.
To note.
I'll take off my mute.
Okay, go ahead.
I said I'd take off my mute. I wasn't gonna take your turn.
I know, but I would say um that she knows what she wants in life.
That's a
Yep.
good one. I love that. I love that one.
Mhm.
And I'll expand on why I said what I said with each of you guys' answers after. Benny. Like,
Um, one thing she has to have, for sure, and it would be like a what's the word? It's kind of like a make or break. You know what I'm saying? She
non-negotiable.
yeah, non-negotiable. Like she has to have faith.
Mm,
Um, I think we have to be equally yoked. Otherwise, it would be rocky the whole relationship. Um,
pause, guys.
and
I have to
so
relocate again. Oh, God. Go ahead. Go ahead, Benny.
nah, but that would be mine. If it was just one thing, it would have to be the faith that we would have. Um, another thing, but I would also agree with swag. In order for us to communicate, we kind of have to know what we want. Um, I think that'd be the whole point of communication. so
Right.
that we could actually, get that clarity. But anyway, I would agree with what Swag said as well.
There's another one I was thinking of too.
I love it.
It's like,
Lola.
well, you got to answer.
Yeah, I guess I'd just piggyback off of what Benny was saying is faith for sure.
Okay, Lola, because you piggybacked off his, my next question for you is,
Wait, oh, okay,
um,
wait, is it okay if I can? Another one is,
oh yeah, yeah.
I would say is how close is if she how close is she with God?
Hmm.
That's a good one. Um, what was I get? Now I forgot what I was gonna say to Lola, but
My bad.
it's okay. No, no, don't apologize. It was good because it's probably something really off tangent. Okay, so next question. I was gonna expand, but I think you guys said it perfectly because I think for what I think when men think of marriage is that they don't want somebody, and I might be off, but they don't want somebody that's gonna end up nagging them for the rest of their life. And so when you guys say, "Oh, I want somebody with faith, somebody that knows what they want to do in life," I think a lot, and this might be me being judgmental, but I think a lot of times if it's the wife or the husband, when they are a nagger in a relationship, it's because they're not doing enough for themselves to like build themselves up so that the unit is strong. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Right.
Does it make sense?
it do.
I was like, okay, you guys can jump in whenever you have a question. But next question. So we know that women, whether they're like have faith in God or not, we know that they are pretty much like groomed to want to get married. Did you guys like growing up? Were you was marriage ever a priority, or was it until you got older? You're like, oh, I want to get married.
Man, that's another good question.
Bruh, it was so confusing. All throughout adolescence and all throughout high school and everything, my dad was like, no girlfriend. All of a sudden, now he wants me to have a wife.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that, bro.
So I'm like, what do you want? And I remember one time I called him because I did this one camp for little kids. I straight up told my dad, yeah, I don't want kids. And then he got mad. And then I was like, all right, I'll have hundreds of kids. He got mad again. There's no pleasing this
Bro,
guy.
Oh
No,
man.
I'm always messing with him. But to answer your question, like, I mean, I've never felt pressured, and that's what I love about my relationship with my pops now. One thing he really does want from for me is to find that the true love, because what we see, I don't know about you guys, but we see often, at least for me, um, the marriages are so easily falling apart, and they go towards whether just severed and they remain and keep it broken like that, or just straight up divorce, and they make it mutual and official, but it's still it's still separation. And whether we don't know the whole story, maybe they did fight for it, but that old love that we all, I guess, are used to seeing, that maybe it's our parents or grandparents, you don't see too often anymore, or if it exists, it's probably because they're doing it the right way. You don't see it in social media. um, but that's really what my dad just wants for my brother, myself. So for my dad, you know, it was not to put out like personal family stuff out there, but I there were good and bad days for sure for our family. But my mom passed, and it was definitely a tough thing from my dad. He lost his best friend of like 25 plus years. So that's something that I want. And because I saw it and I know what it looks like, that's what I want now, you know. So and he doesn't pressure me, he doesn't push me. I take my time. I really don't care, regardless of what my aunties say.
Don't
um
listen to them, Benny. Don't
don't
listen.
thank you. I don't. I really don't. That's why I moved to Florida. But 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 I don't know. It's just cool that that my dad doesn't push it like that. Um
Yeah.
but I know if my mom was still alive, she would straight up fly to Tonga and like freaking arranged marriage, this whole thing, and who knows where I'd be right now.
Dang, I hope you guys are ready for the next set of questions. Lola, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'd say for me, I mean that of course that will be the ultimate goal is to for sure get married and have kids one day. But yeah, right now I'm just I don't know taking my time for sure.
Cool. Cool. That's a good answer, Lola. Okay.
Hey,
Damn.
Swag.
oh
What
dang!
happened?
I was hoping it was gonna go past me.
Oh no, where you think you going, Swag?
You're
I was,
stuck, man.
I was like, yes, yes, and then Benny was like, what about Swag? I was like, oh man,
That's how you
Oh,
know I was that little brother. Like, nah, I'm not finna take this and be the only one.
right? Nah, but
sorry. My
you're
bad.
lucky. I was
Thank you,
thinking on
Benny.
that question.
Thank you,
You're
Benny.
lucky. I thought on it. I for sure would like to get married. But I'm at a young age, so I'm just taking my time with it. You know,
How young is young age?
shoot, we talking in still in the 20s,
Okay,
24,
I'm gonna let
24,
you have that. Uh,
24.
okay. Um. Okay. So this
I
one
guess it
might.
depends
I don't know if,
though.
how
I guess
honest
it depends on life experience, low key.
about
I
what.
mean, if you think
Yeah.
about it, like, cause, I mean, some people didn't really have a childhood. They were forced to grow up. You know what I'm saying? So their life understanding
Yeah.
and they're in a young age could be way more experienced than, you know, me being in that same age. Um, so I guess it'd be hard for me to
Yeah.
just say, 21 is too young. I don't know what this kid has been through. He's had to grow up super early or find, you know what I'm saying? So
And usually, I
based on
don't
what I
really care
say,
about age.
so
No, go ahead, Ben.
now, well, because generally I say what Swag said, but at the same time, what I've seen, at least more recently, are guys who, like, I don't care if they're younger than me. Like, they've been through some stuff where they know how to take care of some stuff. Um, and it's because they've been through some stuff for sure. And so I'm like, wow, yeah. So I normally I would for sure lean towards what Swag said, but I guess the special exception are those people who've been through some stuff and matured a whole lot sooner.
Yeah. No, and the only reason I even mentioned age is because I was clowning Swag because I thought he was older than he said.
Oh,
Um,
I thought it
and
was a serious
so just
question.
no, I was clowning.
I'm over
But
here turning a funny situation all deep and stuff. My bad.
no, but it's okay. But this is what I love about you guys being here because they can show whoever watches this is that we, like you were saying, Benny, we all go through different things at different stages of aging. But that's why it's so important to use your words and not hold back. Like, say when you don't understand something or clarify
Mm,
what needs to be clarified. And I think that's why a lot of people like freak out about coming on panels because they, in their mind, they're like, oh, I don't have a great answer. And that's why I always tell people is like, I think I said on the live with music, I don't want a right answer. I want your answer. And so
Mm.
with you, each of you is like giving your answer, and why I'm pushing on Lole, like Lole, I need your answer. I agree with that. I'm like, oh, Lole, okay, you're gonna have only a few more passes,
Yeah,
but
you know
no,
what?
I
I'm gonna
love
mute
it.
the whole time from here on out.
No, Benny, you're good. No, you're good. But and so when I brought up ages, like I was really just joking, but you guys didn't catch my joke. So inside joke, I guess. Um. Okay, I have. Okay, this was the question I said that I don't know how honest. I'm praying that you guys give me your honest answer. But when it comes to dating, and if you're a group of like your boys, how deep is boy code to you, or what is
Ooh.
boy code to you? So
Boy
that's two
code. Oh,
questions.
oh,
Go ahead, Swag.
like boys code for me is just the trust that we have with amongst each other.
Okay, but with the factor of dating, like
Oh,
let's say, oh, go ahead,
oh,
Swag.
like your instance of like, oh, I caught this one, caught your girl cheating. Is that what
So
kind of like
what
that?
I mean is, like it's exactly what you said as a definition of boy code. That that's what you define it as. And so what I'm asking is, when it comes to dating, like how serious is it for you, all three of you? So like, let's say there's a girl and all three of you guys like the one girl. Do you guys practice boy code, or do you guys every man for himself?
Oh, okay. Now I get what you mean. I mean, with me, I just don't go ahead, go for it. Like if you want to, if you like her, go ahead. I let me push for it. I'm not the one that's gonna all be like, okay, everybody for themselves. But yeah, they like somebody. If we all like the same person, I'll be like, go ahead, you go.
Okay, I have a follow up question. Benny, Lola.
I'd say I sound pretty firm. If I know that they're pursuing somebody, I'll um, respect that and keep my distance from that person.
Okay,
Yeah, I would agree
Benny.
with what they said. If it happened to be the girl that, like, I guess I would need to know like everything because based off of what Lola said, that's kind of true to me. If she's already initiated something with someone else, then I'm not gonna step in on that. Um, but also at that point, at least for me, it's just my personal opinion. Um, if she's choosing to go somewhere or towards someone else, um, that's the answer for me. So
So, let's say that she doesn't like, if you guys were in this situation and she doesn't like the other two, that she really likes you. How would you guys handle that? But you know that your boys like her as much as she likes the one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, dang.
So, what would you guys do then?
I'd probably question why if it comes across as her leading the other two on, I would question why she's doing that. Because they're my boys.
No, you guys changed the question.
Well, then I would need it clarified then, because I'm probably
Okay.
not understanding your question.
Okay, so the scenario is, Like the girl and one of your boys like each other, and then they haven't admitted anything. How, baby? Sorry, guys. I'm
You
talking to my friends. Okay, love you. I'm talking outside, so everybody's like, "Where? How is she? Why is she outside?" I'm pulling the J Chubs. When J Chubb said that she was playing pickleball, and the kids are
Bruh,
like,
she's a
"Are you
real
loving
one. What
it?"
the heck?
Not
I
for real.
know.
She really
J
left the
Chubb,
game.
I know, and I'm so glad she did because that was such a perfect like thought she shared and the scripture. But see what our community does to us. We got people leaving pickleballs, people standing outside, people staying on calls that they might want to go off. But okay, so sorry, let me explain again. So like if you look at the boxes, it's you three, and let's say Lola likes the girl, and you guys don't know anything, and the girl likes Lola, but Lola knows that you two separately like the girl too, but you guys don't know about each other. So what would you do as the guy that knows the girl wants him and not her boys, his boys? Was that more confusing?
A little bit.
What?
So basically, so if we're going off of your scenario, are you asking like what Lole would do
Right.
if he were to talk to us? And they'd be like, "Hey, I don't know if you
No,
guys know this.
no, he
Like,
didn't talk to you guys. Like all of you guys don't. Everybody doesn't know the feelings that they have for each other. So the two have feelings for each other, but they don't know about each other. The one that has feelings knows that his boys have feelings for her, and that she doesn't have feelings for either one of them. So what does Lola do? Does that make sense
this is
now,
giving me
guys?
PTSD. I feel like I'm in school right now.
Lily's
You
Lily's
have
gonna
two apples.
No,
yeah, three
no,
apples.
I'm just gonna mute. I'm just gonna mute myself. 'Cause this is giving me
no.
PTSD for real.
Yo, okay. You know, you know, I love you said that, Benny, because what it proves to me about all three of you, because one, y'all are making my scenario more than it is, and two, you guys, you guys have such loyalty that you got even fathom in a hypothetical to do anything. So I feel like I got my answer. That you guys would have loyalty, and it'll only be by the power of God that you guys would pursue her. That's what I got from you guys' pause and your silence. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Loyalty. Yeah,
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 sure.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
We
That's
can
the
go with that
one.
one.
You guys suck.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Oh my god. This must be T gang. This must be L's putting the thinking cap on. L, do you need to come up?
It's a confusing scenario, but
No,
yeah,
it wasn't
you got that one,
confusing.
twin.
No, you guys made it confusing. I was like, how can the boxes not help you guys to see what I'm saying?
I mean,
Anyways,
so are you trying to say like we all don't know that we like the girl, or like we don't know each other's feelings about the girl?
yeah, the only one who knows is Lola. Lola is the only one like he doesn't know what the girl feels, but he knows what you two feel, and he's trying to figure out does he pursue her because she's giving him vibes like she feels him too, or does he talk to his boys?
Oh,
Mm.
okay, now I get it.
Oh
For
my
me,
gosh.
for
You
me,
could
I'm
you could have
dropping
said it
her
that way.
automatically.
No, you guys could have got it the first way. It was the same thing.
Wait, but how did what I said not be valid? Because I guess I was going at it as if I knew. Well, I guess I'm just not gonna.
Oh, okay. No, no.
Because the way you
Now I get what
explained
Benny's.
it, I would have I would have consulted with the boys. Like
Yeah.
I would have at least started something. I needed to know.
Okay, so so because you said that, Benny, like the whole reason, the whole reason for the question was because in my mindset, why why one do we have boy code, girl code? And I know that might be like, what? We just told you why. But at two, why would we? I mean, I get the loyalty part, but why would we as a society keep ourselves from being with somebody because they don't want to be with either it's one guy, one or two guys that want the same person? Like, why do we as a culture hold back or society, whatever you want to say? Did I confuse you guys again?
No.
You said why would we hold back from pursuing regardless?
Why do we adopt the boy code, girl code mentality?
Well, I mean, I can only I mean, it's I wonder because it's there for a reason, right? Something must have happened for it to be there. So I guess that's why um, there's some sort of trust that's been like some trust issues or something like that that kind of caused the code to be there in the first place. So I guess there's some hesitancy or someone wanting more, I guess, security or more confirmation, I guess, and their I guess more reason to pursue.
Okay,
I
because
don't know
the
if that
way
answered your question.
no, it answers because I can see where you're going with that. And so I think there's so many layers. There's so many layers because I see where you're coming from. But the
I just
reason
hope I'm
why
understanding what your question.
no, you are. Um, my thing is that the reason why I asked why is there boy code, girl code, is because I've seen in my own life different couples not be together because of the code, and then or slash girl code, and then end up with somebody else, and that person was like absolutely horrible towards them. And I feel for the person that was like, nah, I didn't go for them because I already knew so and so wanted them. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I get the trust, I get the loyalty, but why can't we just have a conversation and be like, hey, I know you have feelings, um, but I have feelings too, and just like suss it out that way
Mm.
versus giving up completely. Does that make sense, guys? I know
Hmm.
it's like a lot of scenarios in one question.
I guess it depends on the person whether or not they're cool with conflict like that. I say conflict, but or if they're even comfortable with that conversation.
Yeah. Wes, we're
Imagine
talking
because
about,
imagine two best friends, man. That's crazy.
yeah, yeah. I'll say more after Swag and Lola. Wes, we're talking
But
about relationships. Go ahead, Benny.
well, you explaining help fill the picture. So that makes a whole lot of sense now why you came up with that scenario. But at the same time, like yeah, that's because what I was thinking of was kind of maybe opposite. But I was thinking the code because um maybe seeing too many times um going with the other person was the right decision. I don't know. Like so I guess there's just too many variables and a lot of outcomes. It's different for everyone. So
Yeah, no, I agree because I know now, like just talking it out with you guys, like there are pieces in my brain that if I could articulate it, it'd probably be easier for, not easier because I know you guys are all smart, but it just makes sense. It wouldn't sound as complicated as I'm making it sound. But yeah, I my whole bringing up all of the scenarios that should have just been one is just the fact like I hate seeing people not go after what they want because the conversation wasn't like had. Like I think a lot of things could just be sussed out if people would have the hard conversations. And when it comes to relationships, especially in dating with Pacific Islanders or anybody in general, but because we're Pacific Islanders, we weren't brought up. We hear a lot of people and in our community say, "Oh, we weren't brought up talking about feelings or giving an opinion." And so that's why I brought it up.
Got it.
Swag and Lola, are you guys all the way like what?
No, no. I think Benny answered that one for me.
That's why I'm gonna mute myself because I'm trying to hear y'all talk. That's it.
Come on, Lola and Swag.
I don't even know how to answer that, honestly.
I know I went a lot of different scenarios, and I like what Benny said about the variables because there are. So let me reset it and just say it like this: what we keep? No, not even down. Okay, I need you guys to ask a question, and we're just gonna table that because it went all types of ways.
Yeah, we'll put that one to the side.
So we'll put that to the side. Swag, please, can you ask a question for the group? I'll be last.
I think we should go from Lola because I swear I asked a question before this one.
Okay, fine. Lole.
Dang. Uh,
Man, you have so many questions. I ran out of mine.
yeah, yeah, I don't even know.
Benny, come off mute. Lola, tap in when you have a question, or I'll come when we have need an answer.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, my question would be, besides faith, because I feel like all across the board, it's faith for all of us. But what's another non-negotiable for you guys? I'll do this. Faith and family are pretty. They're
And,
pillars for all of us. But
right.
besides those two, what are some non-negotiables for like a potential partner? Like whether it's they have it, or you know what I'm saying, or it's something. If they don't have it, then it's like, oh, I'm sorry, we're probably not going to see eye to eye on things. Just things that you stand on, and you can't compromise. Like just that. Did that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
bet.
Go ahead, Lola, since it makes sense.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but family oriented.
So that one's given. So we already like for all of us, we say that one. But what's another one, Lola?
Oh, dang. Yeah, I got to really think about that one.
How are you close? Well, no, no. How are you with your faith with God?
Benny, did
With
you
God?
say that was a given? I think Benny said
So
family and
so
faith are already our answers.
Oh,
yeah. Family. So faith and family. We understand those are two things that we think like they have to
okay.
have. But besides that,
Hmm. That's a good question then.
yeah, we're trying to dig deep here.
We
Guys,
we're digging a deeper hole then.
we just got out the whole with my question. I will have to agree with West. Mine's would have to be accountability. They gotta take accountability and hold me accountable. And did you say just one, Benny? I can't remember.
Oh no, it doesn't have to be just one. It could be more than one for sure.
Okay, so my top five.
Okay, maybe just one then. No, I promise.
Is accountability. You don't have to say five, Lola. No, okay, my top three. My top three. So accountability, he has to
Mm,
be kind and patient. Because
mm.
obviously, um, when you're dealing with an impatient person, they can jack up your whole life and day in life. So kind and patient.
Mm.
That was really good. Man, what's going off over there? Yeah, Wes.
Dang.
Where's no need
Work
say
ethic is
more?
huge for real.
Oh
I would say
yes, that's a good
trust.
one.
I would say trust.
Trust.
Yes, that's a good one. Um, on a lighter note, he has to be funny. Like
Mm.
I cannot be with somebody that's and not just like naturally funny. If he's like dry humor funny, oh my gosh, for me it's equally as funny.
What's an example of dry humor? Give us an example.
So I don't have an exact example, but like when you're with family and there's that one person like they're just funny and you're like that didn't make no kind of sense, but that was
Oh, okay,
funny.
I see, I see, I see. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like they're in their own world type of thing, and they kind of like speak out, and you're like, okay.
Man, that kind of reminded me of a question I almost asked in the earlier panel. I don't know if y'all are down to switch gears from this.
Yes, switch
Yeah, I'm
all of
down.
this is all of us.
So, so you know how our culture, like, um, if you can't take a joke, stay inside. If you can't handle the heat, stay out the kitchen is what they say. You know what I'm saying? So like I wonder how much of that culture fed into not wanting to be open about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like what are you guys' thoughts on that? Because we man, we love the flame. We know we love to roast one another, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
especially within the family, but like how much is too much, you know what I'm saying? Like and I'm not saying that to be um like we need to change anything. That's just part of it. Like I love like everyone loves a good laugh here and there, of course. But like I wonder if that goes into not wanting to open up because like one of those jokes tend to be a little too close to you. Like I told you this in confidentiality that you wouldn't share something like that. You making a joke in front of the whole family, that's crazy. So I'm not going to open up about anything anymore to this family. So like I was thinking about that earlier. Like I wonder how much of that culture comes back to bite us.
So I like absolutely have personal experience with this because I love to laugh. Like if you guys don't know that by now, like I love to laugh, and from my childhood until like barely now, because I'm 47, and so for the majority of my life, I would allow our family to just have me as the butt of every joke. It wasn't until last year because I was like really getting into my healing. I was like, dude, there was this one person during like one of our funerals. He just thought he could just roast me because everybody else roasted me.
Hmm.
And it like hurt deeply. But then after talking to one of my favorite aunties, she was like, I know that was uncalled for, but you know how aunties be talking. They're like, baby, that's why you gotta stand up for yourself. There's a time and place to let people make fun of you, but when it gets to like overboard, it's because you allowed it. And I was like, oh my god. So like, I just try to like set the boundary and train myself because I did. I wanted to close off. I wanted to ignore people. I was like, f everybody. And then I was like, okay, my father says, don't do that. Like, I still need you to be there for them. But yeah, Benny, that's such a good question because I'm actually like working to train myself, know when to be about the family and enjoy the roasting, and then know when to be like, hey, that hurt, like, and say it in real time. Don't let it linger.
Like, would you guys, yeah, Wes, like, exactly, like, would you speak up on that? You know what I'm saying? Because there are, I don't know about you guys, there'd just be there be situations, you're around the whole family. Everyone's in the living room, you know what I'm saying? We just had a little family time. And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Your dad roasts you out of nowhere. Like, dang. uh, it's just one of those things. But, like, like, I think we can all agree. And I mean, I would even ask, Lola Swag, you guys could speak on it too. But, like, your thoughts on this. But sometimes, man, they sure know how to freaking
Go in.
add salt to the wound. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's right. West is on point. We tell
yeah,
people how to treat us like I know how to have a good time, but don't bring out that what hurt me, yep, or
yeah,
what I told you in confidence. Absolutely.
facts.
Absolutely, West.
Yeah, I would piggyback on what Wes said. I'm trying to scroll up and see what she said on that part. We're to the part where she said, "If I know you well enough, I know what's gonna hurt you."
hmm
Yeah, I would piggyback off of that, and if it's like in a like honestly, if it's like a group of family and somebody says something, I'll just pull them to the side and just be straight up with them, like, "Hey, I didn't like that. It kind of that hurt me."
Yeah.
I like that you said that you would pull them aside. I think too often when emotions are high, um, people just call others out in public in front of everyone else, and it just gets worse. So the fact that you said pull them aside to have that personal interaction, so you save face for everyone, really, and not
Yeah.
just for yourself, but even for the other person. So that's I like how you said that for sure. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought about that, like, I mean, because it's part of the culture too. So it's not something that I'm like, man, we need to stop joking, man. We play too much. I'm like, no, that's just part of it. Like, you know. But
Yeah.
I mean, there some cousins just like, man, they take it too far.
Yeah. To the
No
point
facts.
people are crying. They're like, what the heck? So yeah. Lola, come up. Come up to the mic.
Like it's bullying at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, Lola, that was your answer.
Yep.
You good twit. You good twit.
I don't know, just knowing myself, I'm quiet. And like Sark said, I like that answer, but just knowing myself that I'll keep it inside me to where I'm just like, dang, I don't know how to go about it.
I guess that's what. See, and like, man, like you keep it inside you. I guess that's what's scary to me.
Yeah,
Because I like me. If it were me, and I were there with you, I wouldn't want you to keep it bottled up. Like I'd probably, take you aside and be like, you confide in me. You could, we probably need to talk. I definitely wouldn't want you to compress that all
Right.
inside of you because it's like that iceberg photo. You show what only you want to show, but an iceberg is always bigger underneath the water.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah,
so I guess that's. I mean, I guess that's the whole reason why I brought it up. It's something I guess we can be aware of. I mean, like I said, like I'm not trying to stop the culture, but it's something like if we're aware of it and we call it out, we can help someone. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
Well,
Like that.
it's
Not too
just
much
like
on our little cousin.
yeah, no, it's just like what I was bringing up when we were in the other live with music. Is that my biggest pet peeve is when people say polytime, and like for you to bring this question up, Benny, if you hadn't brought it up, I wouldn't have been able to share my experience and then to give light to Lola. Like, well, it builds up, and you don't want to get to the point where you go postal. Because, like, let's say you go the rest of this year, and there's one particular person that keeps coming at you, and you just bottle it up until next January. And then all of a sudden, one more time the person does it, you just might punch them or do something, because you didn't communicate like how painful it was, or that was bothering you. It might not be painful, but I think it's good what Benny's saying. Like, don't ever let anybody like roast anybody, whether they're roasting you or anybody around you, because you never know what's going through people's mind. Might be the last straw, and they just do something stupid to themselves. As far as for self harm, not that I'm saying you would do that, Lilith. I'm just saying, like my experience is like
Right.
I know my anger issues. Like if I had let from last year when that person was writing me until this year, I'd probably be in jail,
Hmm.
either in jail or dead. But because my
Yeah,
ex
come up, Wes.
until yes, yeah, Wes, I couldn't bring you up. Let's see it. Wouldn't let me invite you. So request, please. Oh, there we go. But I hope that made sense to
Sorry.
everybody what I was saying. Hi, Wes.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one, Benny.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
I was just thinking about that, dude. Wes, man, you talking about I'm speaking facts. You down there in the comments speaking facts.
I know, like I'm typing and it's not letting me type out my whole thing I want to type. So I was like,
Yeah, that's the most annoying
kill
part, bro. I hate that freaking word count.
it.
Anyway,
I know. No, me too. I was like, let me just go up and.
So, Wes, before you answer, can you please introduce yourself to my followers?
Oh, hello, followers. Just kidding.
Hello,
Yeah, I'm
followers.
Wes. Yeah.
I
What's up, Twit? What's up, Twit?
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, where are you from, Wes?
I'm from Utah.
What the? I was just talking to Swag about
Oh
this.
yeah, that's another one.
I'm
Not
like,
another one.
why? Why is my Utah people not telling me they're from Utah? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk more after.
Period. Okay.
Fine, I'll claim I'm from Utah too. Then.
Yeah, Swag's from Utah too.
Okay, go
nah,
ahead.
Wes.
Go
I
ahead,
kind of
Wes.
want to hear your thoughts on it.
Wait, well, sorry. What was the question? Sorry.
Oh, I mean, because you shared a lot of your thoughts and like you were talking about
Oh,
you like speaking up, like whether it's for yourself, but even for someone else.
oh yeah. Yeah, I think it just goes along with I feel like we all know, you know what I mean? Like what's
Hmm.
too much and like especially if you're people, if they're your people, they won't do that, especially if you're in public or in a group. I feel like they won't do that. But then if there are people that know your let's say your secrets or something like that that know will hurt you and they say it anyways, I feel like you're like kind of low key haters in a sense. Because
Right.
your
Hmm.
real people, they won't do that to you.
I like that. I don't. You know what? Like, shouts out to all my sisters because like I know my boys would probably speak up, but really it's my sisters that um that go above and beyond and they put it like they'll put someone in check and it's fun. It's funny to see it happen, especially because it's like um at least for my sisters who are like I make fun of them because they're short, but man they got all this. Yeah, they're not the ones to play with, but going off of what Wes said, like they speak up and they stand up and say some stuff, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah. I also think there's two like there's a way to say it like especially like if you know especially too if you might address someone in public, yeah, you can pull them to the side, especially if I know I'm already hella ita and I'm about to be disrespectful, I'm gonna pull you to the
Hmm.
side. But if you can say it like respectful, like, hey dude, that was not funny, like just in a respectful tone, just letting them know also too, like that wasn't funny and come on, really, that's what I would probably just say in front of everyone. What?
We love it. We love it.
Well, dang.
Well, you don't know, 'cause, sometimes maybe that's what they needed.
Right.
Yeah. Because you said it, Wes, when you said you teach people how to treat you. And so some people need to say it right in the moment, and some people can take it on the side. So that's good that we shared that. Okay, Wes, you are the new highlight to our
Oh no, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
yeah. Next
Let's go
question.
to our
Next question
circle of
from
friends.
Wes.
No, I don't have a question. I'm just interested. I was just answering in the comments. Yeah.
Okay, Benny, you go ahead. And Lata's up here, I think now. Lata. Or you guys called her something else. Latai? Did you guys call her Latai?
Yeah, that's
L's up
okay.
here.
Oh, that guy, that person. Yeah.
Oh, that
Latai.
person.
Not too much, my guy. Not too
I'm
much.
sorry.
Mami
Clip
talahui.
Yeah.
Maui Wowie.
Swag tuku aho
Latai.
talahui.
My
Iupe.
bad, Clip. My bad, Clip.
We call her Maui Wowie. Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Nah, that's Lole. Lole, you trying to get him to get crash out right now.
For real.
Oh, no crash outs, guys. No crash outs.
So, it's
Latai,
on.
Latai, where are you from?
I'm in Utah.
Oh my god. If
Oh,
you a West,
brother.
though,
Shout out to
uh,
Utah.
I am in Utah, guys.
Oh, period. Okay.
Swag.
Oh, Swag is too. Oh, sorry.
No, no. Swag
No.
can stay in
Yeah,
Cali.
I'm I'm from
Swag is too much.
Draper. I live in Draper.
Draper is
Me and
crazy.
Swag are roommates, so I'm in Utah too. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that makes it sense. A lot of
So
sense.
bad.
Do
Okay,
you guys
Benny.
feel? Do you guys feel there's a sense of? I I I I don't know if it's the same for you guys. But in our culture and stuff, I feel like we kind of just it kind of just happens this way. But do you feel like poly kids are just automatically dependent on their parents to, hopefully not to a fault, but like where it's almost disabling them?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Oh,
So then with that in mind, I would ask you this. So like if we're that dependent, say you Otai, what's up, cuz? Say say you found someone that you're super interested in, but then your dad is like, no. Are you gonna be that dependent that you would cut it off?
No.
No, no.
I'm heckin' dead.
Because no, yeah, not that's too dependent.
Right.
Hmm.
I mean, if you were to ask me this, what, 10, 15 years ago, I'd been like, yeah, oh, yeah, of course. I'm going to
Wow, yeah,
listen.
yeah.
But with me at my old age, I do what I
Quit,
want. Just kidding.
quit. You ain't that old.
What?
So you ain't that old.
I am. I'm older than you.
Well, obviously.
I'm older than you,
Uh,
so I
Lala.
can say that. Mossy swag.
Sorry.
oh man, I have
No, you're
another
not.
question and I kind of lost it because it kind of
You're right.
piggybacks off of that dependability that we end up kind of. Oh, so you know how um man, I don't know how to word this, how to phrase this. Can I ask you this? Uh, for I think a lot of you, a lot of people we know, they find really good benefits in working, airlines, hotels, and stuff like that. Um, I think even for some, a lot of our parents and stuff kind of almost pushed it on us. Is that like, do you guys feel that way or not?
So not,
Uh,
Um,
not at all.
go ahead,
Like it's
I
girl.
something
say
you
no.
pursued?
I say.
Okay, let me not lie. Well, my mom does, but I don't work for the I don't work for the airline. I mean, she has pushed it on all of us, like my siblings and stuff, but my sister ended up working for the airport, but and I work in I work for the hotel, but that's just a choice that I wanted to
Nice.
work in the
Where's
hospitality
that?
industry because it matches my personality more. So I mean, and then it benefits her, so it's like a win-win, I guess.
Nice.
That's a good question.
Anybody else want to answer?
Anybody else an answer that works at the airport?
Well, not just
The
airport,
one up
the
there and the
airport.
one down there.
Not even just the airport, but do you feel pressure to pursue a certain type of job or do a certain type of thing, like because your parents are asking you, or like they have that because of that dependability or influence? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would say yes. Um,
mm,
my my dad was a ramper for 25 years. So that whole 25 years, him and my mom traveled. And because my dad is now retired, he still has the benefits of traveling, flying. But when it gets to the point where it's like it's kind of based off of seniority, my seniority is pretty much he has a better chance of getting on a flight under my seniority than his retiree seniority.
mm,
So with that, it's okay. Well, if I end up not working anymore, then
Yeah,
it is what it is. You know, you want to fly, you go with your. But at the same time, it's kind of pushed me to stay there so that my kids can fly with them. Like it's a good thing. I love my job. I love my job. But sometimes I have my days where it's like, damn, like I hate this.
mm,
I don't want to do this anymore. Is this really what I want to do for the rest of my life?
mm,
But because in the back of my head, it's like, okay, let me let me make this sacrifice so my kids can go and enjoy what I had,
mm.
in a sense. You know
Damn.
what I mean?
So that brings up a really good point because I know a lot of um at least people who are close to me, they've made that sacrifice themselves. Of course they choose to. It is not only like a duty to them, but it's that love, of course, and it's they're taking care of the family. At the same time, me on the outside looking in, um, I feel for them because I know the potential that they have, and also the passions and things that they have outside of that line of work. Um, Whether it's the Vibes or the or anything else, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to you for sharing that. Because not that it's overlooked, and you didn't share that for us to feel sorry for you or anything. But I'm kind of glad you did share that because that shouldn't be overlooked. That sacrifice is huge. Um, so shouts out to you, Latai. That's what's up.
Thank you, Benny.
yeah, I would agree with Benny Latai because for me, like we all know, whether you live here in Utah or any other state, like polys are seen in certain areas of occupation, and I don't think like other polys that make it big in anything really like I don't know what their mindset is, but the sacrifice that you guys make, and we don't want to compare sacrifices, but
Mm,
I don't know. Whenever I hear somebody works at a warehouse or the airport or anything that's not a first pick occupation to anybody, I always like tip my hat off to you guys because one, you guys sacrifice like dealing with annoying people, but two, you deal with like you don't get a set schedule. Like you have to do bids, and like certain times those bids happen when you want to be at the most important family thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
mm,
just
Yeah.
to go off of what Benny said, is like anybody that works at the airport or anywhere else, we do not take you guys here as like you're trying to feel sorry for yourself. But hats off to you guys, whether you work on wrap or reservation at the gate. These are annoying people that just think they own the airport and you guys can just snap your fingers and get them to their destination. and that's
Right.
a lot. So yeah, kudos to you guys.
Appreciate it, sis.
And it is cool that you're able to take care of your family in special ways when they need it. Um, but yeah, the sacrifices is not unseen for sure. So shouts out to you, to really everyone who's doing something that they have to. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily something they want to, and maybe it's a
Yeah.
stepping stone to getting there eventually. But
So when are you gonna fly us to Paris? Just kidding.
Heck, I did.
Nah, but man, I love you guys. I'm gonna keep it going for 15 more minutes, guys, because your girl is hungry. I don't know what time do we start, swag.
About 2 hours ago.
Okay, so you guys are always welcome to come back anytime. But like I was telling Swag, Benny, and Lola, especially Benny and Swag, like you guys don't know how much you guys mean to me. I don't even know you guys from Adam, but the fact that coming through music's page to connect with you guys means everything. Like just to hear the story and testimonies of everybody's individual, like hardship, it means everything. So when we don't have lives over there, please feel welcome to always come here, but also hit me up on DM. And I just want you guys to know you're supported.
mm. Nah, one thing I definitely appreciate about the group is like yeah, our conversations get deep, but we definitely know how to cut loose. Right.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Big troll in here.
Oh yeah.
Elle,
Especially
do
the
you have
last
anything
one.
to say? Oh, go ahead. Let I.
No, I'm talking because Swag is one of the young ones. He's one of the most Talahoe ones that we have.
You know what? You're
Oh,
right. That's one thing I'll agree with you.
And
I
That's the
Lole.
only
experienced it
thing I'll agree with.
firsthand. Guys, I experienced it firsthand last night. Thank you so much. Swag.
Oh yeah, over. See the girls that from west all the way up. Yeah, those are the ones that wanna. You're gonna have to stand behind them because
I told him I was gonna chokehold him because yeah, something with the live went down last night, and then yeah, he went and shared it with everybody today.
yeah. So you're gonna have to stand behind L now. Form a line.
Form a line.
Okay, so
Go for
Benny, do you
it.
have
Just
a
do it.
Right.
We'll hold him down. You got it.
Benny? Do you have two more questions for us before we close?
Two more questions. Um,
And we'll start from L all the way down
Oh no.
to answer the question.
let's
Okay.
switch it up. Let's switch it up.
Okay.
Um, man, I can't think up a question anymore.
Anybody else want to tap in with a question?
I was trying to think of like a
Anyone
fun
in the
one.
chat?
Anybody in the chat? You're good, Benny. Okay, I
Also,
have
I
a
have a
question.
quick question about or to you.
To who?
You said you're in Utah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You said you're in Utah.
Yep.
Are you outside? It's hella cold outside right now.
Bro, that's your question.
Yes.
That's Dang, I thought it was gonna be something.
I thought it was gonna be a serious question, but
I
Oh my
only
god.
I only say this. I only ask this because right now I should have been at the gym, but it is cold outside, and I can't get myself to go. I mean, eventually I'm gonna go, but dang, it's cold.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Swag,
bruh.
stay low.
Bruh.
Stay low.
I'm gonna clip that. That's gonna be the best clip of the night.
What
Please
die,
join
bro?
us. Join
Worth
us.
it.
Oh my gosh, that
Wait,
was
how cold is it out
hilarious.
there right now?
It's hella cold.
Must be in its what 30s or 20s
Nah.
No, I don't think
I
so.
or 40s. One of those.
Maybe 40s, but
was gonna say
40.
something
Dang.
dumb, but never mind. Oh my goodness. Okay, so
W
that
question, Latai. W question.
the gym.
oh my gosh, we're gonna count that as one of
I
the
said that at the
questions.
wrong time because swim is in.
Feel so sorry for who's Jim? Wait, what? Okay, confused. Um,
It's the inside joke.
okay, okay,
Jim.
no worries, no worries. Uh, so anybody else? Or Latai, do you have another question?
No, that was the only question.
Bruh.
Bruh.
The way she asked, wait, you're from Utah, right?
Yeah, I know. I was like, where's this question going?
Dang.
Uh, okay, I have a question.
All right.
Um, if you could ask Heavenly Father to give you outside of money, guys, and
Oh
anything
man. Okay.
along that, if you can ask him for one thing, either it's like an old experience to relive or something in the future, present, what would that be?
Ooh. Um,
Bro, why is
You said an
I would just.
experience?
An experience. So, like, maybe there's a memory that you want to relive from the past, or there's something you want to experience now or in the future. What would you tell Heavenly Father that what would that be?
that's a
And
good
it,
question.
I think for me is I would definitely ask for time with, the people that aren't here anymore, just to have that, not to bring them back necessarily, but to get that moment, just to like, you know,
visit with them, L.
yeah.
Okay,
There's a lot.
that's a good one. Kayla, Thai, your turn.
Um, Mine is the same as L's. Um, because when the question came up, my first thought was to spend another day with my grandparents, um, and my brother, who I lost. It's been 20 plus years, but still, they were my go-to every time, especially my brother.
I love that. Thank you, Lole, man of the hour.
Skip. No, I'm just playing.
See ya, lovely.
I'm sticking to the night answer.
Hey, what?
He said he's still thinking on his.
Oh, well.
Okay. Oops. Oops. Dang. Okay. Who's next? Benny.
Um, I'd probably ask for probably a day with my mom. Um, one thing I wish I had, or I talk about, I had is like I never, she never got to see the man I became like now, at least in person. Because she passed, I just graduated high school. I was still this dumb young kid, so I'd probably ask for a whole day with her and just talk and catch up, and I think that'd be what I would ask for.
Thank you, Benny. Wag.
I would say the same thing as Benny. I would, spend at least a day with my mom and just, at least tell her that I love her and just speak on how everyone's doing here, especially my dad.
Nice. Okay, guys. My answer is if we had asked this question last week, I would have had one of you guys' answers. But just where I'm at with my life right now, I don't think I would ask for any of it because to like the end time when Heavenly Father's like, okay, done, go back. I think I would have a harder time to come back and be like, damn, that wasn't long enough. So, yeah, I think I would. My answer would be like, stay right here.
Mm.
Well, honestly, I would have done that too. I would have felt that
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So,
But
do you guys have any? Go ahead, Latai.
I mean, with what you said, um, I think for me is I would keep my answer, but
Yeah,
at the same time, it's would it have been worth it? That
yeah,
that hurt,
Oh,
that pain that that I have to relive, was it worth it?
yeah.
yeah, that's a
I
good.
think it would be worth it. I think it would be worth it. And you just brought a whole other perspective to the answer. So that part, that's so good.
That's like a question over a question. Dang. Okay.
I love
Wow.
it.
Look, I just made it deeper. Wow.
Did you say Otai or Latai?
Look, I
Oh, Latai, yes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go unless anybody has any last words.
uh,
Mhm.
we appreciate.
Thank you.
Thank thank you for having
Thank you.
us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody that was in the chat, thank you guys. And like I said before, I got you guys. Just reach out. Hit me up, especially you Utahns. Guys, be safe. We'll see you
Thank you.
guys.
All right. Later.
Have a good night, everyone. I guess I'll get up
Yeah.
and go to the gym now. Fall
Yeah.
asleep.
Go to the gym.
Swag. Tell 'em.
Bye.